Look, it moves. Okay. Do you sometimes have trouble saying what a story is about to your friends? They ask you, hey, what is this story about? And you say, well, it's actually about this and that and this and that. And then at the end of the time you're telling them, they're confused, okay? Well, sometimes I do too. Don't fret, okay? Here's an easy way to tell what a story is about. It goes by an acronym, SWBST, okay? It stands for somebody wanted, but so then. Okay, what does that mean? Well, the somebody is the main character in the story. Somebody, the main character. And the wanted part is what that character wanted to do. The but is the trouble that the character comes along in the story. What was the problem in the story? But so is what the character did, what the main character did, and then is how the story ends. So let's go, for example, the Three Little Pigs, okay? Three Little Pigs story goes like this. Once upon a time, there were three little pigs, okay? I'm not summing up the story. I'm not telling you about it. I'm not using SWBST yet. I'm just telling you the story. The three little pigs, there were three little pigs, and each one of them wanted to build a house. One of them wanted to build a house using hay, another wanted to build it using sticks, and another wanted to build it using bricks. And the woman who was building bricks told them, hey, don't you think you should build it out of bricks? And they said, no, be quiet. And he said, but it's not going to be safe. And they said, no, be quiet. And they built their own houses. And then one day a wolf came along and said to the one in the hay house, little pig, let me in. And the little pig said, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. And then he blew down the house. Stupid pig that he was. Got his house destroyed. The pig ran out and went to the house with the sticks. And the stick house said, and then the wolf went to the stick house and he said, little pig, let me in. And the pigs inside the house said, not by the hair on our chinny chin chin. And then he blew the stick house down because it was so weak. And then they ran into the brick house. And the wolf said, little pig, let me in. And they all said, not by the hair of our chinny chin chin. And then he blew against the brick house, but it didn't work. And the brick house stood up and the wolf left defeated. Okay? That's what happens. And I think he burns his tail inside the fireplace or something like that. Anyways, that's what happened inside the story. Now, if somebody asks you, hey, what is the story of the Three Little Pigs about? You would say this. You start with somebody. You say three little pigs, and then you'd say the part that they wanted to build a house out of hay, sticks, and bricks. Okay? One wanted to build a house of hay, sticks, and bricks. Then you'd say, but what was the trouble? But there was a wolf that blew down the hay and the stick house. So, what do the characters do? So, the pigs ran into the brick house. Then, the wolf wasn't able to blow down the brick house, and he left. There you go, it's that easy, that's it. Somebody wanted, but, so, then. That's it. Somebody is the main character. Wanted is what the main characters wanted to do. But is the trouble that they come along, which was the wolf. So is what they did in response to that trouble. What did the pigs do in response to that trouble? They ran into the brick house. And then is how the story ends. He wasn't able to blow down the brick house, and the wolf left. That was it. Somebody wanted, but, so, then. The main character, what they wanted to do, the trouble they get along the way, what they do in response to that trouble, and how it ends. That's how you tell people what stories are about. Try it at home and stay in school. Pew, pew, pew.